Okay, I was just talking to myself for about 3 minutes there. I was talking to myself for a few minutes. I went live and it wasn't actually live here. So now let me know if you can hear me. Um, this should be all set here. The There's always some issue with audio. There's always something that says it's wrong, and I think it's set. And then although I'm trying something new here with a new setup, so I can have my Switch actually work. So yeah, so let me know if you can hear me, um, and then also if you can hear the violin. If you can hear that, let me know. Hello, Paulson, son of Paul. Welcome. Thank you for being on the stream. I am going to start booting up my Nintendo Switch. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know the sound's good. That's always the one thing I always hate is bad audio, and so I've been adjusting my setup and doing all the stuff to make sure it works. So thank you, Sean, for that. Okay, so let's make sure my Switch works. This does. I'm gonna turn on the sound now. My fear is if I have the sound on, I'm gonna get flagged. So I might keep it on a little low, but yeah, the whole purpose of this whole thing is that I had some students that were like, "Oh yeah, we want to play," and I was like, "I'd love to play." And then also I played with Derpy Cube and DG Cuber like 5 years ago, and they're like, "Oh, that was great. We want to do this again." Now I didn't contact them till today, so they might be a little. They might not be on here, and actually, there might not be anyone on here because a lot of people like Arctic Cube, they don't have a Switch. So if you don't have one, enjoy, ask questions. Maybe I'll do some cubing and some violin as well. SpeedCubeReview Cup. So I tried this and that didn't really. I think that was my experiment, and then this is one I've like joined in the past. But this should start at 7. So we'll start this. Here it goes. Tournament is still currently closed, but you can still play practice matches. The results will not be counted towards your ranking. Do you want to continue? Sure, I'll continue. Join SpeedCube Cup. I'm also using a Pro controller, if you're wondering. Now, I'm not doing this on Twitch, even though that'd probably be a lot better, because I don't do anything on there. And yeah. Okay, so I'll like let this sit for just a moment. This is my setup, my cart, my character, and my cart. But what made your Switch die, Arctic Cube? Did it just stop working, or is something else wrong with it? My Switch has been going pretty good since it came out. I got it, I think, half a year after it came out, and mainly got it from Mario Kart. I like playing on the Wii U, and then we actually basically donated the Wii U to some people who could use it, and then who like some kids that there was a whole issue, and they're like, I don't exactly remember what the issue was, but bought this. Didn't like paying for Mario Kart a second time, but it happens. And yeah, here. I'll go to this one. But yeah, I'll probably play some violin. So if you have a request for violin, I'll do some cubing maybe, depending how this goes. I'm planning on doing this from like 7 to 9. It hasn't charged in months, so it won't even work when it's plugged in. I wonder what if it just needs like a different battery, if it needs to be replaced. Everyone says Waluigi and the Wiggler cart is the best. However, I have beaten my fair share of Waluigis and Wigglers, and yeah, I'm not gonna do that just because some people say it's best. Um, Audio is very low. Okay, let me turn my audio up. Let me know if that helps. I don't like it this high because then it also gets like air conditioning, and I had my wife close all the windows, so that's great. But yeah, tell me if this is better. The video game audio I could turn on. I'm just afraid of it getting flagged by Nintendo for copyright and the whole stream getting taken down. So it's just me right now. That looks really sad at the moment. So yeah, so I'm just gonna let it sit. I'm not going to play anything just yet because if it's just me, I'm not gonna do anything. But yeah, so actually, awesome. Thank you. Let's do this too. I'm going to let's go back for a second. No, I won't leave the group. could do some cubing too. I've got that all set up over here where I can just switch to this. And I've got my cubing set up. This is the GAN 12 in front of me. I have pumped so much lubrication into this thing to get it to not feel super unnecessary ultra light. It's to me, it's, what am I doing? I'm apparently solving Roux now. Yeah, let's finish with Roux. Okay. It's not my favorite cube though. Okay, but yeah, here's my plan too. If people don't join within the first like 10-15 minutes, then I'll just either switch to doing just regular online, playing that, or I'll just do cubing, as cubers do, or I'll play a little violin and call it that. But this is sort of my end of summer hangout, jam, and yeah, tell me how your year has been if you're in the southern hemisphere. I guess it's winter now, so how's your winter going? I'm starting school, actually. I've been setting up my orchestra classroom, and orchestra starts next week. I'm also teaching some math classes and financial literacy, which is going to be great. Okay, yeah, Arctic Cube. So even if you don't join right at 7, if you can join at like 7:10, 7:15, that's still great. Did I take a picture of my orchestra room? I don't think I did. I was going to show it, but I don't have one. Yeah, and for those who don't know, I'm actually going back to school for a third time. So actually, I'm going to switch to my main image, and you can see over here a bunch of little other stuff. But I've got 2 degrees right now. That's my Bachelor of Music Education, and that's my Master's of Music. I'm going back to school again. I don't know if I'm going to get actually a degree for it, because it's a minor at the moment. Might get a actual degree afterwards. And it's going to be in mathematics, so I'm going to be a math teacher as well. So actually at my school, I'm going to be doing some math tutoring and another math class there. It is freezing in Australia. What is the temperature right now in Australia? I could do some conversion to Celsius in my head, but Fahrenheit, today it was nice. It was like in the 70s in Fahrenheit. Bleb, thank you for introducing you to Roux. I hadn't gotten into Roux. I'd have stopped at layer by layer because CFOP wasn't really... Yeah, Roux is so much fun. I wish I was as fast as it as CFOP, and it's because I've been doing CFOP for years longer. And I think after October, because I'm doing the competition in Las Vegas at SpeedCube Shop in October, but I think I'll switch. I want to do some more Roux again and get it really up to speed, and then get really much better at recognizing edges. I'll do Roux basically when I have a really good setup, and I had like a 9-point-some second solve last week, I believe, with Roux. So it's still working, still on my fingers. 14 degrees. So 14 degrees, if that's Celsius, that's about, so you're 27. That's not that cold. That's a nice, brisk fall weather here in Michigan. Yeah, Arctic Cube. I wouldn't be able to go to Las Vegas if it wasn't with the help of SpeedCube Shop. Like, I can barely make it in Michigan because I'm usually busy with weddings and other gigs that I'm playing at, and I'm booked like into 2023, and they're announcing cube competitions in like a month from now, and I was like, you gotta let me know ahead of time. And I don't know if they can do this or switch to this. I still play disc golf a little bit, but I used to play disc golf a lot, and they'll announce the entire year schedule at the beginning of the year, so you can plan out what your year is going to be like. It was great because I could say, oh, great, I'm not booked on July 15th, so I can set that date now for I'm going to do this and not take any gigs. But when they don't announce cube comps until a month beforehand, I can't plan for any of it. So here, would you switch 3 or 3 methods during a competition average if the solution was better? Yes. Sometimes I'll force myself to do white cross 99% of the time unless something else pops up. But if there's a good Roux or something else, I definitely will. Plus, honestly, I'm not going to be getting world record times, but sometimes when I do Roux now, and I'll do Roux because of a good start, I'll often average better with Roux on those solves. Jeanette. let me know how I should pronounce that. Just transferred to get a bachelor's in industrial engineering after getting an associate's, all while working full time. So it seems, yeah, it's fun to be a full like a constant student. It gets a little excessive and a little bit frustrating once in a while, but like I love math, and I kind of wish I got something early on with it. So I've done calculus 1 and 2. I just finished statistics, got a 4.0 in all of those, and I've got discrete mathematics in the fall. Arctic Cube, don't worry if you're like if it does turn on, you're a race late. That's fine. Like what I have too is if there's more than 4 people, every 4 people it's gonna switch. Or not every 4 people. Every 4 races, the groups will switch. So if there's more than 12 people, it will. Um, excuse me there. Okay, so we're about like 2 minutes away, 1 minute away. So I think, let me actually, let me just go back here. I'll leave the group. And some of my students said that they would try to join. So if they don't, I'm blaming them. I actually earlier this year I wanted to do more ZZ, and I talked to some people on Discord about it, and then I just sort of I don't know. I realized there's so much more I can do with Roux and even with CFOP that I was wanting to do all of it. It's difficult to not do all of it. If you have joined in, please just let me know you're here, even if you're not going to be playing along. Like I've told some other people, I'm going to be cubing. I'll be playing some violin, so I'll throw it on some requests. Arctic was school champion a year ago. I want to start a cube club, but I think it's going to take a year for me to get past all these other classes and make my schedule a little bit more calm before I do after school clubs and stuff like that. V, what do you like to do to wind down from cubing, YouTube, and work? Basically, veg out. I mean, disc golf, actually. If I'm free for a day, I will go play. I'm actually trying to keep a day free so I can play disc golf. That's so, that way I can do that. Other than that, watch some YouTube. Just relax. Let's see here. Okay, so can you do a tournament if only one person's on right now? Let's see here. It's just me. Sky High Sundays is that newer one. So we shall see. Yeah, if it's just me for like 15 minutes, school Mario Kart champ. Kind of want to do that too. Yeah, if it's just me for 15 minutes, I am going to just quit and join a generic one and play that. Cubing question. Can you possibly do a video showing some slow examples of specifically solving pairs into the back left slot? Yeah, I can do that. One thing I would suggest too, and this helped me, I still have this memory of when I did this. I was just sitting at my kitchen table, and all I did was I took the cube and I took a pair out like that, and green screen's having a little fun. And then I put it back. And then I took it out and put it back. And then I took it out like this, and then put it back that way. And then I took it out like this and put it back that way. Or I took it out, did a bunch of messing with it, and then figure out how I can insert it, because you won't have to rotate it if you don't rotate when you're messing it up. And that was one way of just getting the muscles used to it. So it's beyond just identifying it, but also getting the muscles used to it. CRV, disc golf. In the UK, we have something called foot golf. Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, disc golf is basically frisbee. So we don't say frisbee because frisbee is it's like calling tissue paper Kleenex. It's not wrong per se because it's just in our language now, but disc golf. Abram, what do you think of ZZ and do you recommend it? I was thinking of trying it out. I love ZZ. So, I really do enjoy doing it. This green screen is great right now. So here, actually, let's see if I can switch to this camera without losing my visual and if other people join. So let's transition. Okay, so I love doing ZZ, and the reason I loved doing ZZ, yeah, JK, let me know if there's anything you want to hear. And Money Cuber, the biggest cube I have is this one. Whoop, this one. 1, 2, 3. I think it's a 17 by 17. I was going to do more designs in it, and then it just got a little away from me. But the reason I love doing ZZ is because of just the way it flows once you are set. So EO is almost undoubtedly the most awkward part to get used to. And actually, a lot of people do EO cross at this point. A lot of top solvers just do EO cross. So they'll do like that for the EO, and not that you're probably not following this exactly, but you get the general idea. And then wait, did I mess something up? No, I didn't. What am I doing? This is a weird start anyways, but the idea is once you're set, it just flows and there's no rotations, and it's so much fun. Plus, if you know how to do some COLLs, then like this, you then can often skip, and there's just so many possibilities for it. It's just that opening part. But once you get used to that, it can flow. I'm just not used to that opening part anymore. Going home. Oh, Peter Jackson. Is that from Lord of the Rings? Let's find out. So if you can, I think you can hear still the in the background the Mario Kart sound. So I'm basically chilling on Mario Kart until other people show up. But going home. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, that's Going Home by Dvorak? Interesting. Wait, that's also Dvorak. Wait, Going Home, Peter Lee. Oh, Peter Lee Johnson. Oh, one thing I would always recommend, don't ever worry about asking for a violin cover of things, because most violin covers online are really, really basic violinists, things almost any high schooler could play, and they're just playing over backing track. That's almost all of it. So, not to be like insulting to them, but what is Going Home from originally? What's it a cover of? I guess I'll have to click on it to find out. Let's see here. Yeah, it just says, oh, Drake. It's Drake. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, there we go. You wrote it, yeah. V, do you ever find tutoring students easy because of your YouTube videos teaching people cubing? The opposite of that. So I've been teaching private lessons, and even before college I was teaching a bit, or in college I was teaching privately, and then I was teaching in the schools. So the YouTube channel kind of came about because, and I felt easy because of my history of teaching people violin. So it's kind of the opposite of that. Although how I getting used to speaking on video really helped during COVID when I was trying to teach virtually. Let's see here. I'll have to listen to that Drake tune because I'm not. Yeah, there's definitely a drum beat that we would need for it. Oh, okay, I know this. I had to hear the music first. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, okay. Yeah, he's doing something like. Yeah, we're definitely missing a beat. I could play some sort of beat like this. Let's see here. Oh, I suddenly can't hear myself. There we go. So I could do some sort of like beat that uses what's called chopping. Let's switch this camera now. let's go back to here, and let's now transition to here. So doing like a, let's see here. So we got some sort of beat, and then something like that. Like that. I actually recently got a drum pedal, so I could actually do some like kick. Like that. But I'm still working on how to get the drum pedal to feel nice. It's fun too, because there's like a shaker sound. Like that. A lot of options there. I actually really like to do more rhythmic stuff like this. Like that. Here, let me switch that back off. Who was it? RL Ninja. Do you play any other instruments? Yes, I do, sort of, kind of. So, my main instruments are violin and viola. Because I went to school for music education and I'm certified to teach orchestra and choir and band and elementary music, I had to learn how to play also cello and bass, of course, trumpet, trombone, euphonium, tuba, clarinet, saxophone, all the band instruments, percussion instruments, then guitar, piano, and like I can do basic sounds on all of them. But I wouldn't perform it. I actually, over the past couple of years, tried to get better at mandolin, which is like a violin. It can be folksy, but also really nice and jazzy. But the actually, this is a really funny story. So I was substitute teaching for a band teacher, and the students didn't know that I played an instrument. I probably have told this before at some point because it's one of my favorite stories. The other students didn't know I played, and so there's a couple kids who were just sitting there. And I'm like, where's your instrument? And they could have told me they forgot it. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'll just tell your teacher you didn't have your instrument. But they said, oh, it's in my locker. And I'm like, well, go get it. And they go, oh, it's broken. I'm like, oh, okay. That's broken, I guess. Okay. Well, bring it to me. Let me see it. So I go, okay. And he goes and gets his trumpet. And for a trumpet, if you don't know, you buzz your lips. So you actually go like that. So, I mean, more loosely, like that. It's like a tuba. Well, he picks up and goes and blows into it. And he goes, see, it's just not making a sound. I'm like, let me see that. And this is pre-COVID days, so I wipe out the mouthpiece with my shirt. But I just start playing it, and he's like, shoot. He went back to his seat, kept playing. But yeah, so I had to basically learn a little bit of everything. Thank you, JK. Here. Let's see here. What do we get? What is the instrument hardest to get perfect? Okay, well, first off, I think the term of something being perfect is ridiculous. Like, there's no perfect ever. It's kind of like cubing. There's no perfect. I mean, like, Max's recent solve, I saw someone do an analysis of it. I don't know who the person was as their credentials, but he's like, oh, Max could have done this and this would have been better. And I'm like, there's no perfect. So, but the hardest for me was flute. Just getting a tone out of it and getting that correct angle. Easiest, in my opinion, of all the band orchestra instruments was saxophone. But, and I've heard some saxophone players be like, yeah, it's not too hard to get a basic tone out of it. But I don't know. They all have their own difficulties too there. Awesome Arctic Cube. So yeah, so it's still just me right now waiting for other people to join. So if you have a Switch or you know other people that have a Switch and you're like, hey, go join SpeedCubeReview. He's waiting for people to join. Let's see here. Anything I missed from earlier? I think that's about it. Yeah, if you're here, let me know you're here. Right now I'm doing this. I've got a couple other setups so I can transition over to the Switch, back to this. I also have my cube set up here, so I can do that. Recently got a new bow that changes colors from purple to orange. So that's kind of, this is a fun one. This is my fancy bow that will change colors and has a really cool looking frog that gives me an extra like quarter of an inch here, which surprisingly makes a huge difference. I didn't think it would till I tried it. Arctic Cube, there's an update. Okay, that's completely fine. Let's transition back to here. And let's see here. Where's my shirt from? Oh, I forgot to tell you. So this is from Cool Cube merch. So I've had some stuff from Cool Cube merch before. I think it's coolcubemerch.com. They're also selling stuff at SpeedCube Shop. So on SpeedCube Shop's website, some of their merchandise is Cool Cube merch as well. I don't know if this is on their site yet. Let's see. T-shirts. Well, it's loading a little slow because I'm also streaming. Let's try loading it once more. Sort by latest. I don't know, the preview's not loading, which is not. Oh, it is. Yes, the newest one's called Cube Lineup. Like, this is my favorite kind of shirt. Stuff that's more subtle, that if you know what it is, you're like, that's cool. I like that. If you don't know what it is, it just looks, I don't know, like shapes. And you'd be like, oh, you're a mathematician? And I'd say, yes, now I am. I'm getting there. Well, apparently, Arctic Cube, you say your Switch just wants you to play. Apparently, no one else wants to play as well. So, like I said, I might just go just to a random group here. But yeah, that was a fun Drake song. I should probably learn more of that one because that's a good one. That's a really nice one. What happens with a lot of things that are like Drake, or I've had weddings where they want me to play Kanye, and there's no melodic line, and I'm like, I could play some bass line. I could do that. There's not a lot for me to do, so it's difficult for me to make that sound like anything on violin. I usually don't play with backing tracks or things that most YouTube violinists do because you can't line that up or adjust it or adapt to whatever's happening. So like if you're getting married and walking down the aisle, you don't want the music to just randomly hit pause on it, or you don't. You want to be able to say, "Oh, we need an extra like 13 seconds." Great, I'll keep playing and then adjust to it. Um, Paulson, yeah, well, PS4 is still really nice. I had a PS3 for a little bit. Here's another true story. So none of my dogs are in here. My wife shut the door, I think, so she doesn't bother me with like TV stuff. But my let me find a picture of him. Well, anyways, that's not a picture of him, but here's a picture of my new dog Nutella on my phone. Trying to get the light not to flick. But anyways, I got a PS3 and I got the little motion thing. This is like 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago. And I got it and I was playing like the disc golf game. My dog was sitting there looking at me while I'm playing. And I said out loud to my dog, I go, "Oh, I'm playing disc golf." And I just saw, I felt like I could feel my dog being like, "You're not playing disc golf. We're inside. Why are we not outside?" And so I sold my PS3 like a week later because I felt bad for not just hanging out with my dog. Plus, I could use the money, I guess. The code is in the description. So, let's see if I can just copy it. Can I adjust the description from here? I don't know if I can. Let's see here. Let's go to my dashboard. Content. I'm afraid to leave my one screen like I'm going to. That's here. I'll copy the code into the chat right now. So that's the code to join. And then, yeah, we'll do some races. It's set up where it's going to go until 9 o'clock. I'm going to be on till 9 o'clock either way. So I'll do this. I'll do cubing. I'll play some violin. So yeah, if you want any more of that, just drop that down. But really just want to hang out. I have not gotten to as many of the videos as I want. I have a ton of things from Moyu that I need to unbox. I've got a 7x7. I've got, I believe, a Pure Minx. I've got a Scube. So I'm sorry, Moyu, I have not gotten to some of these, but I'll get to them as soon as possible. It's basically, they sent me all the stuff that I don't really use either. Oh, someone else is here. I think we can have a tournament with 2 people. So we'll see. Is that you, Arctic Cube? Who is there? Let's see. Let's transition over. Let me make the screen bigger. Who is this? I can't see the name. Well, we're picking. We are playing finally, the 2 of us. Whoever this is, I'll see in a second. I wonder which level we're going to do. I am not good with this course. It just came out. This is a new one. Asher. Hello, Asher. Thank you for joining. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to keep the sound about that volume. And I love, actually, this Wave 2 updates are fantastic. Oh, did I hit the wrong button? Oh, God, I'm going to miss that one. Oh, what is going on? Okay. I got to focus. I'm still in first somehow. Just, nope, there we go. I spoke way too soon. Okay, let's get back into this. I'm playing on my computer screen, which is like the first time I've really ever done that. Okay, my controller's like delayed just slightly, so that's gonna be an issue. Can I reach him? No, I cannot. Okay, I don't think I need this horn. I am doing awful right now. Okay, Lakitu, fix this. Let's get rid of this so I can throw this red shell at him. Yeah, my controller's slightly delayed, and I'm gonna use that as my excuse of why. Like that, I'm missing jumps, so I need to, and I'm missing boxes. Okay. So I need to think slightly ahead of time to not mess this up. Yeah, like I'm missing every jump here. Okay, so a little ahead of time. Yeah, a little ahead of time. 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 That's going to do nothing, Sean. So do streamers have different settings that they're doing to keep it where it doesn't get this delayed? Because it's not... Okay, oh, missed it again. What is happening? Okay, I need to really catch up. I need to really push this now. Okay, well that'll help. Thank you, game, for giving me that very late. Okay, give me this. Right here. There's no way I'm coming in first on this one. Wow, okay, that's an adjustment. I should have played some practice stuff. Okay. Cube or scoop? Question mark. Why? What's the question mark for? Okay. Well, I've got some practice to do with this new setup. Let's do some random. Alec, is that? Are you Arctic Cuber? Yeah, I wonder. Maybe I think some people have like an HDMI splitter, so they'll go to a TV and then it goes to the computer. I'm playing off my computer specifically. Oh, Shy Guys. Shy Guys is one of the ones I really don't like. Just the angles in it, the turns, are weird to me. The flow isn't great. Okay, so I'm going to do everything a little ahead of time now and see if that makes things better. And just play things safe for a little bit. Yeah, like that angle is so tight. And then this angle coming up here is rough. So I'm just gonna, again, play it safe down here. Let's drop this behind me. There we go. That's not as bad. I'll just drag my shell behind me. There was, maybe about 8 years ago. This is going to be the most lame story ever. Someone stopped by my house, and we were just hanging out, and they're like, hey, let's play a little bit of Mario Kart. And he had the 3 bananas, which in the Wii U version, I believe it was. I missed that. The Wii U version instead of them spinning around you, they would like drag behind you. And he said something about just dragging his bananas behind him, and for some reason it was the funniest thing. It's one of those things of like you had to be there, I guess, because I'm sure everyone else watching is like, this is the dumbest story. But it has stuck with me for years now. I think I set this where it's always going to be 150 also. We're never going to do the 200 speed because that is bonkers. And to me, 100 is just a little boring. Okay, as long as I don't get blue shelled, I think I'm in the clear. At least also, as long as I don't do anything really dumb. Alright. Ooh, tomorrow She-Hulk comes out, and I actually think it's going to look fantastic. If you watching the Marvel shows, let me know what you think, because it's, yeah, definitely not like Iron Man 2008 or whatever it was, whenever the year that came out, but it seems like a decent quality show. Haha. Okay. Getting better at this angle. Okay, Arctic Cuber, yeah, awesome. Shout out Cuber Scoop. Thank you for being here. Are you getting a Steam Deck? I really don't even have time for all this. Like, I got Breath of the Wild. Haven't had a chance to play more than like a couple hours of it. I like just doing random. Oh, who else is here? Someone else is here. Can I... Maybe they'll say hello and show me what their name is. Yeah, I've got Breath of the Wild. I have even like some basic ones. Like I got halfway through What the Gulf, and it's hilarious and great, but I just don't have time. So I would get the Steam Deck if I had more time. Let's see, there's a couple other games that I have. There's things I want to get too. Like I want to rebuy Portal and play those again, but time. And I guess part of it too is when I like wind down at the end of the day, I get so invested in some video games I did when I was a kid that I'm almost afraid to. I'm afraid to invest like too much into it. Julian, okay. The trick to this, press like the millisecond after 2. I think you can do right on 2, but that's really tricky. Although my timing's definitely off right now anyways. Oh, I barely know this one. This came out in that first wave. Okay, I need to definitely practice a bit because, again, I'm missing where the jump-offs are, the boosts. Give me mushroom, give me mushroom. Nope. Okay, well, I'm going to put a banana there. No one tell anyone. And then... Why am I not holding the shell behind me? That's not smart, Sean. No, I'm not going to shoot them yet. Not until I have... Ah, there we go. And there we go. Can I... Is there a shortcut here? No, there's not. There's a shortcut coming up, though. Oh, come on. Okay. Taking the shortcut. Got to catch up to... Was it Julian? I think Julian's up there. Yeah, like 5 years ago, it was just myself, Derpy Cuber, DG Cubes, and it was a ton of fun. Don't hit me. Yeah. Did that person just break? Okay, give me a mushroom, give me a mushroom. Star will work. Oh, I thought I was in lap 2. I should use the mushrooms too. Nice, Julian. That was good. That was good. Good driving. Okay. Abram, if you want to learn the clarinet, there's... The open holes of it, there's nothing super similar to it. Yeah, let's do Toad Circuit or New York Minute. Let's go a little bit crazy. I keep scratching my nose. Really just getting into it because it's the fingering's not super crazy. It's not like it's It's not as madness. It's a little bit recorder-esque, but there's I think just when you get it, if you do get one, practice long tones. Practice just inhaling a lot, getting those nice clear long tones, because that's in the end what's going to be the big part. Your fingering will get better and as your muscles develop with it. Okay. 3, 2. Like I said, it's gonna be delayed, but right at 2. Dude, don't hit me. Or Julian has a special helmet like I do. So to get those special helmets, you have to have a, what do they call it? Amiibo. And someone got me the Mario 35th anniversary Amiibo as a gift, and it was great. And also when I had a Mario Maker, which I still have, but Mario Maker 1 on the Wii U, oh, shortcut. Haha. When on the Wii U, you couldn't get Big Mario in your level. Like you couldn't add Super Big Mario, the one that's like twice as wide, unless you have the Amiibo. And so it was kind of nice because it sort of was like, well, you need this to actually do this cool thing. I guess it's like gatekeeping. Oh, nope, come on. Bad angle there. But, and so yeah, in Mario Maker 2, they don't have that anymore. So or they have the Mario, but you can just get it anyways. You don't need the specialty Amiibo. And so basically the Amiibo now sits around as like a little decorative thing. I don't trust I'm going to get that in time. I'm going to save this mushroom till the end. 2 mushrooms will be good because this curve is kind of wacky. It's very easy to mess it up like that. Oh no, come on. Oh. That was rough. Let's see here. Yeah, the recorder's actually fun. The school I teach at just basically got rid of their recorders, although you don't want a class set of recorders. Those you can just buy your own. It's nice, but I don't know. I'm kind of over the... Actually, a funny story. So I went to school for music, and one of our classes was... let's do random. More people. Awesome. Now we're getting some people here. So we were doing an elementary music class, and there was a week of recorder, learning how to teach recorder, good techniques for it. And I'm like, oh, this is great. I'm going to hear college students play recorder and hear what college musicians sound like on recorder. It sounds the same. Those plastic recorders sound all the same. I see, Mickey, I see your message. I'll come back to it in just a second. I see something about advice. Okay. Focusing on the game. Oh, rude. I'm trying not to, like, say any bad words. My habit is to be not as clean, which I feel like I'm going to be... there's no way I was going to actually hit that. I thought I was going to go around it. Okay. And I missed a double box. Yeah, I am all over the place. Okay, Sean. Let's come back. Let's get back to it. Okay. Yeah, anyone watching this, I was like set to really rock, and now I am blown it. And I'm going to blame the slight delay in the TV, but that's not it. That's not it at all. Let's get this double box, though. Has to be good. Let's take this shortcut here. Did I need 2 mushrooms for that? That seemed ridiculous. Need to cut these angles closer. Nice. I think that's the first blue shell we've actually seen in the tournament. Nope. Come on, get them. Okay. I'll take third. Wow. Yeah, people are pretty good on this. Nice. Avram, thank you for being here. Okay. Mickey B, do you have any advice for an adult in cubing competitions? I competed when I was 13, now I'm 24. I'm not sure best way to interact with competitions. So, yeah, at competitions, there's a definite divide. There's the kids, I would say, that are like 13 and below, or maybe 15 below. And then there is like basic college students and older adults there. And I feel like the older adults and college kids kind of all hang out there. And the best thing to do is just ask to help out. So unless you're like you have people you want to hang out with, help judge, help run. That's what I did, and then that turned into also where then like the first competition, like, oh yeah, come out to lunch with all of us, and yeah, and some of my closest friends now are people that I met at cubing competitions. So definitely just try to help out and be that sort of adult that helps run things, because a lot of cube competitions, at least around the area, I hit the grass too early. Am I going to burn out? I'm not. A lot of the ones around here, they're really well run. How did I miss every box? However, there's always need of help. Like they don't have designated people always to judge in every little section. Okay, so this is going to be redemption for the first race. I don't really know shortcuts in this race. Oh, I finally hit the boost. Somehow missed that banana there. Okay, sorry whoever's in first. Okay, I deserve that. Oh, there's a ramp down. Okay. It's not just like fall to your demise. There are... Okay. Oh my. Oh my. Luckily that... Even don't hit the shell! Okay, just throwing this. Getting myself back into the swing of things. It's only lap 2. You're good, Sean. You're fine. Mushroom. Mushroom. Let's get rid of these green ones. I don't want these green ones. They're not great right now. Did I hit myself? Did I hit myself with my own green shell? This is bonkers. This is ridiculous. I was prepared to get on here and show off my sweet Mario Kart skills. And skills with a Z because it's cool. And here I am in 4th place with a piranha plant. Okay, let me just use a star. There's no way I'm catching up to any of this. I'll do a little backflip to make myself feel better. Oh, that was rough. Okay. Let's see here. What if you're 43 and just getting cubing? Awesome. Yeah. There's people at competitions that have been 50s, 60s. A lot of times doing, especially, we'll do blind or fewest move solving just because it's not speed based. Coconut Mall. Everyone better pick Coconut Mall. But yeah, definitely help out. There'll be like there'll be a few people maybe around your age. You might happen to go to one where there's none and it just happens. But the community's still there, and it's definitely worth it to go. And yeah, definitely help out. That's the biggest thing. Help make sure that everything runs smoothly. I think in the competition in October at SpeedCube Shop in Las Vegas, I'm going to be there. Talk to Cameron about emceeing a lot of it, so I'll maybe host and do some of that stuff. Let's see here. Yeah. Awesome. Wait, there's only 3 of us now? Uh-oh, what happened? So if you don't, well, okay, if you do know, in Coconut Mall, they added the cars didn't move for some reason at the very end. And it looked more like a glitch, like they weren't doing anything. But now they did. They updated it, and it's really annoying because they don't move back and forth. They just kind of bounce a little bit, and then they spin in the fastest circle that is you cannot prepare for. There might be something to look at to match it, but the cars, you'll see soon, are insane. Man, I need to figure out this. Like, here, they're bouncing, and they're going to spin. I'm so afraid of them spinning. Okay, maybe I'll see them spin afterwards. It looked like whoever is Donkey Kong got hit with the spin. Okay, yeah, I've got to hit boost, like, here. Okay, I think I'm getting it. I just have to adjust. Yeah, I just need to adjust. Oh, that's the wall. I keep feeling this ramp is actually going to be a ramp, but it's not. Didn't hear back from any of my students who said they might be on here. So you get Fs this year. Although they graduated anyway, so. See, there it is, it's spinning. It is madness. This is ridiculous. Okay, yeah, Donkey Kong is right behind me. Whoever that is, you're keeping up. I don't like it. Uh-oh, red shell. Okay, I'm not gonna do... Oh, why is this so fast suddenly? Okay. Hyper focus. He's so close. He's so close. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, oh. Don't mess it up, Sean. You all saw that green shell. Okay, LBC, this is Mario Kart 8 on the Switch. They call it Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because it came with all the downloads that I also purchased on the Wii U, so I feel great because I bought it twice. Drinking some coffee very late at night. Looking for a comp closer in North Carolina. They show up really fast, so I can't remember. If someone... No, I'm about to pick up the race with my mouse. If someone could put it in the chat, there is like an email thing that you can sign up for to get notifications whenever something is added. So every like week or two, I'll get an email like there's these new 4 competitions in the United States. Excuse me. And so that might be the best thing because that way you'll just get an email. There'll be something you can check it out because they fill up insanely fast now. Like within the last 5 years, it's changed from having open spots to within 5 minutes the competition fills up. If someone knows that, put in the comment section. If not, leave a comment on the video and I'll look it up at the end of the stream and post that there. Okay. Well, Cuber Scoop, it happens. I don't know what to say about it. You said it keeps losing. There's only 3 of us and weird things happen. There have been very few blue shells. That was almost difficult to say, but I pulled it off. Oh, they added in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe this sort of pink boost, so it's like a 3rd tier, which is not bad. It allows you to hold the drift a bit longer and be rewarded for that. I say benefited. I don't think that's the right word at all. For those of you that are not in the race here with the few of us, oh, good throw. Yeah, whoever's Donkey Kong, I forgot to see what the name is. Although the name was like gibberish. My avatar name is Mr. Bouquet, so I'm offended that people put gibberish names. Although maybe you could put also Mr. Bouquet as your name. Oh, I forgot to put the banana behind me. Well, now I just threw it behind me. Give me something good. A coin is not great. Red shell. Okay, only have 1, please. There we go. Let's get this double box. I thought about putting this on Twitch, but yeah, I don't even have a Twitch account, I don't think. So, and if any of you have watched Drew Gooden, if you know who Drew Gooden is, he was, or if you don't know who he is, he was like a Vine star, and I never watched anything Vine, but now he makes YouTube videos, makes videos like once a month, and they're just, his comedy's great. He feels like similar cadence, similar cadence to John Mulaney, just the way the jokes land and everything. And anyways, he did a video where he, what is it, Ninja? He did like the master class from Ninja and tried making a Twitch stream. And he didn't say it was him. He spent like 40 hours on Twitch and had like 1 subscriber. And I'm sure his content was actually fantastic on there. That just sounds rough. But anyways, if you don't know who Drew Gooden is, go check him out. Go watch him. He's actually really hilarious. Yeah, ArcticCube. I don't know what happened. I didn't do anything. I guess try to connect back if you can. It should be where people can join in at any time. That's weird that... It's weird when it happens when people just get disconnected from the game. I don't know what it is. But the funny thing is, so this is, like, compared to a lot of Nintendo Online stuff, Mario Kart's been great. I still don't understand why Mario Maker 2 is so bad. It's so bad. I don't like playing multiplayer. And Mario 35, you know what that was? That was amazing. It was a battle royale of Mario, and you would go through different levels, and it was so much fun. And Nintendo was like, okay, we're gonna shut it down now after this certain day, and it was the worst decision. I don't get it. The videos where Drew is king. Which video, Mickey, is where Drew is king? I don't remember that one. Maybe I haven't seen it, that one. Cuberscoop, you're the one with numbers. Okay, I'll check that out. I thought there was one that was like numbers and letters and anything else I missed? LBC, so we'll make sure to do some other just playing live streaming afterwards. So there's one M4 Jump 7 and RL and Ninja. Oh, RL Ninjas, RL and Ninja. Oh, Choco Mountain. Okay, in the chat, do you say Choco Mountain or Choco Mountain? Because I've heard people say it's Choco Mountain, and they are very wrong. I mean, I guess it could sound like Cocoa, but no, it's CH. It's Choco Mountain. So if you say Choco Mountain, let me know. If you don't, good for you. Very, very good for you. Oh, that thing on the left, I actually don't think it slows you down. This is one that I got really confused with. There's a darker area which does not slow you down, even though it looks like it would. Did I almost miss? And then this looks like a ramp. That looks like a ramp that you're supposed to be able to go up. There's something. This is from the first wave, which I feel like was shoddily put together, just very quickly put together. But does this slow you down? Yes, it does. Okay, maybe I'm just crazy. I don't want to test it now. If I get a mushroom, I can test that shortcut. Okay, I'll test the shortcut, and if it slows me down, I'll just use the star. Why am I not drifting? Okay, I think it does slow you down. Oh, I am behind. Thanks for all the stars, I guess. But I've got to catch up. Blue shell? Blue shell would be nice. Mushrooms are great. Don't hit me with that. Okay. Let's get away from these people. Ooh, there we go. Music's not bad, but I miss full orchestras. Like Mario Galaxy, greatest music in all games. And like pretty much any modern game, Mario Galaxy was incredible. Okay, you have a shell. I don't like that. I don't want to pass you. Sorry, I'm going to hit you with a shell even though you had one. Do not hit me with the stars. Where are you? Okay. Mickey, thank you for joining. I appreciate that. It's only 7:47, so we've got a little over an hour to go. Okay. But yeah, also, if you weren't here before, I've got my violin. Let's do random again. What key is this? Something. I couldn't figure out what the key was. Wait, this isn't Ribbon Road, is it? Is that okay? Yeah, Ribbon Road. This one's really fun. This one's got a lot of fun things in it. I fall off. There we go. I think I'm just going to hit right at 2. Will it work? Yeah, it will. So yeah, so the trick for the boost is like the millisecond after 2. Oh, that's not great. Come on. Stay on the road, Sean. I just want to save this mushroom for the... Oh, nope, I can't save it. I gotta get back. This one has the most insane shortcut out of the entire game. Like, you can jump so far with this. How are you not hitting him? That's insane. Hit him. Thank you. Okay, if I get a mushroom, I can show you the shortcut if you don't know. Nope. That was rude. Okay, this ink's not too bad. I can still see. Rude. Okay, well, you're about to get shelled, so let me wait till that star runs out. And you too, once that runs out. And oh, and I missed both of the boxes. Boo. We're all pretty much here except for first place. Can someone please get a blue shell? Or shoot that red shell. There we go. Probably gonna need a few more red shells than that. Oh, okay. Give me up. These are the worst items right now. They're not awful. Come on, I should be able to hit you. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. This is where I make my grand return. Oh, don't hit yourself with a green shell, Sean. Oh, I forgot to... This is not my grand return. However, I could maybe use a shortcut. I just need one mushroom. And not... There we go. Okay, give me more mushrooms. Wait, I wasted it. Okay, here's the one. No! No, 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 no. Do you see that, though? Do you see how ridiculous that was? Okay. Nola, for a Switch game, what kind of games do you like? Like, do you want something that's puzzly? Do you want something that's like a long adventure thing? I started playing Pokemon Arceus, and then I played for like probably about 5-6 hours. I really liked it. Piranha Plant Slide is like my favorite. And then I just fell off. Didn't have a lot of time for it. But if you like silly ones, even like Untitled Goose Game. Oh, easy games. Okay. I mean, there's some things I think of like Untitled Goose Game that's very casual and relaxing, even though there's ridiculousness to it. So it's a little puzzly, but you're just a goose. You're just a silly goose. There is other ones like... What was it? I know, I'm thinking of... No, there is... If you have someone else to play with, Snipper Clips is a very simple thing where you're just basically making little shapes, but it's fun, especially when there's two people, because you either have to work together or get in each other's way. So those are some very fun, simple ones that are worth it too. They're not like children's... Well, these are all children's games. You know what I mean. Rude. I think of other ones. What the Golf was really fun too, although I feel like that's really fun if You don't even need to like golf. There's just a lot of little puns and jokes in there, which are things I don't see too often in games like that. Like there's times I was just laughing at the silliness of it. What shortcut was that? I should have thrown one other one. I mean, I don't feel bad. Oh, come on. I'm trying to stop first place. Can you not throw things at me? I was doing so much work for everyone else, and they just pass me. That's so rude. I wanted the double box, but I was getting way out of the wrong way. Oh, why does the blue shell take the shortcut? Oh, there's a ramp there. Interesting. I didn't know about that ramp. Ooh, my lead is down to 1. My lead is down to 1. Okay. I need to start focusing on this. Let's see here. 11 siblings. Wow. Yoshi Circuit, I think that is my official favorite. The Yoshi Circuit and Yoshi, the other Yoshi, the other Yoshi one where it's like 3 or 4 different ways you can go is also a really good one. Yeah, as far as other good games, so for siblings, yeah, Snipper Clips. I think it's pretty cheap. It's a ton of fun. And it's like you don't need a big screen to play it, so you can just set the thing up and play it. What the Golf is fun. Untitled Goose Game, I think everyone should play. It's just a different experience that is I've never experienced before, and I haven't finished it. I got kind of stuck in someone's backyard, and I couldn't figure out what I'm supposed to do. I didn't get like stuck like the game glitched. Like I didn't get soft locked in there, but I just didn't know really what to do. But those are all little nice ones. Okay, I better come back with this one. This is... You do not hit me with that shell. Whoever is Boo. Nope. Oh, not smart, Sean. Okay, let's fix this. Okay, this will be good. And I can take the shortcut. Oh, come on. That was not... What? Everyone saw that, right? Everyone just saw the bush turn me around. It didn't just stop me, it turned me. Turn around. Do not hit yourself, Sean. Do not hit yourself. Okay, whatever. I'm just going hog. How did I miss the double box? Well, that's a thing. This is not going to plan at all. Come on, give me a mushroom, give me a mushroom. This has never happened before. I have a complaint with Nintendo that I need to deliver. Great. Okay. Give me something I can use here. This will do not really much of anything for the end. Oh, except for, you know, me go to 5th. 4th! Okay, I'll take 4th. I'll take 4th with all of that, but I am no longer in 1st. Can I solve Rubik's Cube? Yeah, I can solve Rubik's Cube real quick. That bush does not like... It was really rude. Okay. So let's, where is it? Studio mode. Okay. I don't know if I'll have enough time. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this in time. I'll do a CFOP solve. Oh, it's already picking the level. Nope. What am I doing? That was awful. Art perm. We did it. We got it. Okay, I gotta come back to 1st now. No more Mr. Nice, Mr. Bouquet. Let's get that box. Asher, you are on my hit list right now. Oh, that was not great. Okay, now I just need to stay in 1st. And that's all I have to do. Should have tried to get those coins. Give me a little bit more speed here. Try to get these two. And this. And this. Oh, come on. That's rude. Move out of the way. Oh, if he took my box. Banana. Okay. And first, everyone's really clumped together. No, they're not. Looked like they were. But the thing is, I was wrong. Little known fact. Don't tell my students that. I am always right. Actually, there was a couple students of mine. I still have the shirt because I don't, but it's a little large, and it says Mr. Bouquet is right because Mr. Bouquet is always right, and it's something like that, which is weird because I don't really like push that you don't question me. Definitely question me if I say something incorrect. Okay, here we come back. I don't think I'm gonna top Asher. I think Asher was 2nd, right? So. Hey, you know, Asher was last. Okay, okay. Back on top. Awesome, MoneyCuber. Thank you so much for joining. This has been fun. Just chatting. I think the thing for me is sometimes the downtime between where it's like I'm not continuously talking and just reading gets a little bit weird. And I don't know if it's weird or not. Does this fit? I don't know if it's weird or not with me just playing, staring at the screen. But I got that Mario hat for a video that I thought was going to get more popular, and it did. So here, Toxic Cuber, I can solve any cube that you have. Are you talking to me? I can't solve every cube that I have. I don't think I've still solved the ghost hexagonal... No. What's the 12-sided? Yeah, I guess hexagonal cube. Still have not solved that. It's in a drawer. I think also the orange 3x3 is in a drawer because I don't want to... Everything part looks so similar there, and I gave up trying to spend time on it. Maybe I'll give that away. Oh, I have not played this level in a while. I still never know on here what I should do. If I should, like, stick to the outside. I guess if I have some mushrooms, it's not as bad. Oh. But there's a bit of a shortcut here I could do. So I can go from here. Okay. Well, I didn't want to shoot the green shell. Great. Ooh. Yeah, that's why I don't try to go through the spikies. What are they called? What are the spikes called? The spiky vertical caterpillars. The snowmen. The spiky snowmen. There's a name for them. Oh, how did that get me? What? Oh, I don't want to hit that ramp. I feel like I'm going to fly off and have to recalibrate all my driving. Some good racers. This is good competition. I sometimes don't like playing where... Oh, jeez. Luckily, I think the bomb just traveled down to the center. And I'm going to miss this. I need to... Oh, jeez. That ruined it. That ruined all my chances. Real quick blue shell. Someone get a quick blue shell. I didn't realize the green shells could... Oh, come on. This is bogus. Bogus. That was bogus. That was me putting it lightly. That was bogus. Okay. Victor, whatever you said was held for review. I'm going to show it because that makes no sense. New pianist. Yeah, the orange and peach Rubik's Cube are quite insane. Let's do Sydney Sprint. How long did it take y'all to get 20 seconds? I'm currently around 30, 40. For me, okay, so I started, I think it was around March. It was like when the actual anniversary was, the 40th anniversary. And by the end of August, I was a minute and a half. And then I noticed there was a whole community. And I think it was around November or December. So over half a year, under a full year. But it's really different for everyone. I mean, I had been playing violin for like 15 years at that point. So I had a lot of muscle development in my hands. So that really wasn't a big step for me. It was the looking ahead and understanding how to solve it. For some people, the muscle development is the biggest gap. And I think the muscle development is something that needs to be explained more often because it's not just as simple as... oh, there's no box up here. I am awful. Yeah, so don't worry so much about how long it took other people to. If you're asking to compare, and people are like, oh, it took me 1 week. Like, don't listen to that. I think Max Park said that it took him a month. However, why am I not using my mushrooms? However, it also took him 3 more years to get to sub 10. So I think when we see claims like that, you have to figure, one, he's like one of the best cubers in the history of the world. And also, 1 month going to sub 20 is very different than 3 years to get to sub 10. And I'm taking his official WCA first time he had a sub 10 solve. Or average, I mean. Sub 10 average. Oh, come on. You took my 2 mushrooms? Those were my mushrooms. Very upsetting. Yeah, there we go. Whoa, train. Come on. Come on. I just saw Boomerang barely... Not, there it is. There it goes. Oh, I've got a golden mushroom. I'm too far back. Rough. Rough one right there. Arctic Uber, 3 days till comp. If your competition's in 3 days, you're not going to be sub 10. It might take you a decade to get to sub 10. Don't worry about it. And here's the thing. Competitions, your times don't matter. Your times don't matter at competitions. What matters is you. you having fun. Your times when you'll have competitions where you do better, competitions where you do worse than even your own competitions. Think of it like, I mean, even basketball. Players don't score the same every time. They miss more shots one day, so don't worry about your times. Um, Toxic level, I am in the United States from Michigan. Muscle development, very right dominant, have trouble on the left. Should I power through? I personally always say if you have trouble with your left hand, do left hand things all the time. Just practice doing left hand, doing right hand. Personally, I think it's better to be good at both rather than say, meh, I'm not as good with that, so I won't do it. Even if most of your algorithms focus on the right hand, it's still better to get comfortable doing all of it rather than, at least in my opinion, I don't know this level at all. So yeah, so in my opinion, what I would almost say is practice, what is this? Where am I supposed to go? Practice F2L with your left hand especially. That way you're not just... That way also, when it comes to a situation where you're like, oh, this is an algorithm I don't like, or a F2L weird thing, you're not feeling like you need to rotate the puzzle in a weird way. That's not great. This is the... I do not like this level at all. It's not just because I'm doing bad at it. I feel like the direction you have to go is not clearly set. Like, they should put some arrows there. They should put some arrows here. This just... how did that not hit me? There should definitely be more direction of what to go, what to do. I just realized I have not had a single bullet, and I've had some bad spots here, and I missed that again. Okay, this I need to be a little bit wider with. There we go. Okay, like an arrow there, that's great. But here, it's hard to always see where we're going. People praise this. Okay, didn't like that. People praised this level when it came out, but I think just because the other ones that came around this time were not good. Or at least they didn't have the designs. They weren't... I didn't think that was going to knock me out. They didn't have the extra background textures and everything set up as well. Sounds like my dogs are being fed. If you can hear them barking, that's Mojo barking. He's the older one. Hey, my first bullet, thank you. Can I get to third at least? There we go. Mojo is the older one. He's like 14 years old. He barks when he's really excited. Other than that, he just sleeps. The aesthetic of the level is nice, but if I didn't have to race it, I'd be happier. I guess if I practice it, I know where to go, but I feel like all levels should be accessible to people playing it the first time. Like, you should not be surprised in which direction you need to go. Toxic level, I don't think anyone should love or hate an entire country. Everyone around the world is a human being. We're all part of the same globe in the end. You can't join. Ross, why can't you join? I don't know. I plug in the code, see if you can do it again. Let me know what happens if you can't. And actually, Jeanette, I would suggest always doing slower solves. Just constantly doing slow ones, because it's like an instrument. So for violin, I wouldn't ever suggest students just play their scales fast. And the argument of like, well, you're building up the speed, the muscle development for that. But it means nothing if you're not accurate. And an accurate slow solve on the cube with like no pauses will get you much farther than just trying to speed up the fingers. The fingers will speed up through time. I guess that's my biggest thing I tell people, that through time, it will speed up. cutting this turn close. I really like this one. This level came out in the second wave, which just happened like last week, which is why I was like, oh, I got to do the Mario Kart thing. And it's nice because even this crazy parts, oh geez, you can at least predict-ish what's going to happen. Whoop. Plus that thing is really cool. But no, this is, I think, Waluigi's Pinball might be one of the best tracks. It has a little bit, like in all of Mario Kart, it has a little bit of everything. Oh, come on. I'm not going to use a mushroom yet because I'm just going to get there. I'm going to try to save the mushroom. Hopefully no one has a lightning bolt. I should have used it and then gotten the red shell, which I'm going to just throw at you because you threw it at me. There we go. Now we're even. Oh, geez. Oh, you took out the box? I didn't realize I could do that. Okay, it's going to come back this way. I couldn't get out of the way fast enough. Wonderful. Okay, I think that's Julian first. Julian is so far ahead. We need 17 more blue shells to catch up. I think if Julian keeps playing till the end of this, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, it's definitely going to walk away with the tournament. Okay, I need to catch up now, so I need to use my mushrooms more liberally and not hit the walls. Pro tip, hitting walls is not good. I didn't even get the double box. Why are you throwing backwards? I guess that makes sense. You're not going to hit the person in front. Okay. There we go. Give me something good, something good, something good. And don't come back and hit me. I don't want to use a blue shell. Oh, I'm going to hit myself. Nope, I'm not. I'll take second. Oh. Let's see here. King of Bill's assertion that the fiddle is just a violin playing... Yeah. I don't know who King of Bill is, but a fiddle is a violin. Fiddle music is, I guess people call that, but fiddle music, a fiddle is a violin. Exact same thing. It's more stylistic. People who play fiddle music, though, the bridges might be flatter, so that allows you to play two strings more. So, like, the bridge might be flatter, so you can do, like... So you can do a little more of that kind of stuff more easily. Have I tried the Alpha WRM? I have it. I have not had a chance to try it yet. I'm going to make a video of like a bunch of more stuff all at once. Okay. I saw something at the end about surfers and strategy. I don't know what it says, but I need to check that out. By the way, this is one of my most hated courses. I don't know what it is about it. Just, it doesn't appeal to me. Maybe it's just all the brown. Ah. What am I doing? I am just all over the place. Okay, Sean, let's just dispose of these things because I'm not going to catch up to anyone. I can get the double box soon. Let's get a little boost here. Missed the boost. Let's get the 2 box. I didn't drift, so that was my fault. Okay. So now, 1 mushroom, 2 mushroom, 3 mushroom, and lightning. There we go. Here's where I make my great comeback, and I just trounce everyone in this. Green shell, green shell, green shell. Hopefully none of them come back to me. You can still hear Mojo. Oh, great. The green shells hit each other and hit me. Glorious, Sean. The 2 out of the 3 hit each other and 1 hit me. That's wonderful. That is exactly how we play the game. Let's get at least one of these boxes. Golden mushroom. Oh, I have so much catching up to do. But someone falling off the edge, Alec, help me out. Okay, double box. Let's make this come back. Mushroom. And seriously, that one red shell didn't stop that. And there's someone with a ghost in front of me. Stay on the track. I'll take third. Okay, let's see here. Wall surfer screaming at you saying hitting walls is not a good strategy. Well, obviously with my third place, I am way more qualified for this. April Bouquet, do you have a cool username to chat? April Bouquet is a pretty cool username. I mean, my username of SpeedCubeReview is pretty cool too. So, Jay, I only have this username because I want to have the simplest thing I can be that can't be traced back. That's fair enough. I mean, oh, I should pick a level. All names are cool usernames. If you haven't noticed, April Bouquet's name is very similar to mine. I'm not gonna tell you how, but it's very similar. Man, I have so much catching up to do to Ash. Wait, was it Asher? No, Julian? I can't remember already. I already forgot the name. But we have about 40 minutes to go. So I don't have a ton of time to catch up. Whenever you're dragging a banana behind you and a shell hits you from the side. It's very rude. I have not been fire hopping? No, what is that called? If you remember what it's called. Where I think it's fire hopping. Oh, that was not great, Sean. Oh, come on. Let's drop this banana. Use the coin. That's going to come back right before I get to it. Which it did. Yeah, I think I'd throw this. That was not great. That was a waste. This can cut through the banana. Don't use that. Okay. That was fair. Well, welcome back, everyone. Wait, I was last? Oh, jeez. Okay, Asher and I are tied. Alex there. Julian is just walking away with it. Let's see here. The plastic grass level. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Was I saying something? Yeah, I mentioned about the dragon the bananas at the beginning of this, and I was like, this is one of those you had to be there to understand. So, see, I wasn't making up a very not funny banana story. It's been confirmed. I think I'm out of coffee. Probably shouldn't drink anymore anyways. Okay, for Arctic Cuber, best way to get sponsored? Give the company a reason to sponsor you. So, actually, true story, I turned down most of my sponsorships. Hey, Josie? For a couple years, I turned down sponsorships from pretty much every major Q company, including SpeedCube Shop, because I didn't want to be tied down to one. And I finally did join in with SpeedCube Shop because all the other companies were like, well, you work with only us or no one. And SpeedCube Shop Cameron was super nice, was like, no, whatever you want to do. But for him, like me having the channel looked good to the company to be like, oh, we'll be, we'll pat each other's back. And so if we look at some other people, like, I apologize for some people if you were known for other things, and I actually don't spend a lot of time watching too much Cube stuff because just time on my hands. But like Captain Cuber, I've mainly seen him on TikTok, and he does a lot of really good, really funny TikTok things. Then there is, oh, who is it? The Duke of Cubes? Something seems wrong with what I just said there. And he had like barely any followers, and SpeedCube Shop came and was like, I love the content you're making, and I would like to be part of this. So it's think of it as just, you don't have to solve fast. You don't even have to have a lot of subscribers. You just need to show that whatever you want to do, you like to do, you put quality into it, and that a company can find would want to be part of what you're doing as well. So, yeah. So, I mean, when can I make it? No, I can't. That was a waste. So, yeah. So, when you see, like, really fast Cuber sponsored, it's because they're going to get publicity for just being fast. They're going to get views on YouTube or at competitions for being fast. And so, that way, the Cube company gets... Oh, the star died right at the banana. I was actually just going to go over the banana, and that was my not great plan. Boy, this is a rough one. Probably from talking also and trying to play, but that'd be boring if I didn't. And if I just sort of like sat here. This doesn't help me at all, really, unless you give me something good. Okay, 1 mushroom. Not going to do much, though. Am I in last again? Oh, I could come in first here. Not last, I mean... Oh, wow, that was a rough one. And I'm no longer in second, even. Okay, maybe I need more coffee. That's Ross. That's crazy. I don't Sometimes Nintendo's weird. I guess just keep trying if you want to join. That's be about 25 more minutes. It'd be nice to have some other people as well. But if it doesn't, we can just write Nintendo an angry letter. And tell them that they need to fix their online, which I'm sure they know and just don't care because they're selling millions of copies of Mario Kart 8 and still selling more with all these new updates. There is no Mario Kart 9 in sight. But for everyone else who's here, so we've got 22 people viewing right now. Let me know that you're here right in the chat. Write questions. Remember, I've got my violin here. I've got a cube here. I'm doing some other stuff. Oh, it works now. Awesome. But, like, there's 2 of us suddenly. Why are there just 2 of us? Nope. Nope. I'm playing something wrong. I need to look up the Jeopardy theme. Something. Okay. What are we playing? Yeah, throw a name of a song out there for me to play something. Oh, Nutella's here! My dog is here. I'll show her in a second. That was very crazy. Wait, did Julian and Asher? Who is that? It wasn't Azure. I am so bad with names. I'm actually, if I have any students that are watching this, I am going to be saying at the beginning, like the first day of class, talk about my inability to remember names. And it's rough. Like, it's not just, like, oh, I'm not great with names. Like, my own family members, to remember somebody, like, I'm not going to say anyone specific in case of watching. Like, I'll have to think of, okay, my mom's related to this person, related to this person, related to this person. And, like, go through names to jog my memory. If there's actually, let me know if you know of a specific issue of, like, remembering names. But I didn't mean to drop that so early. Whoa. and I'm drifting the wrong way. But yeah, if you know of something, let me know, because I want to look it up. But I need to talk to my students, because even with the students from last year, I not so secretly had a sheet in front of me to help me out. Which I feel bad, because if you don't remember someone's name, it can for that person feel like you don't care, or they're not like important enough to remember, and that's not at all the case. And I want to make sure everyone feels like they are important, and their time in my class and with me is important as well. Okay, I'm just going to keep this green shell behind me, although I'm afraid he's going to throw a blue shell, and this green shell is going to do nothing. But I'm thinking about dropping it so I can get one of those speakers. I have dodged a blue shell with a mushroom, a single mushroom. I actually saved that video and posted it on the interwebs. Oh, well, I accidentally dropped the green shell, and I didn't get another box. If I get hit with something right now, I'm going to be a little perturbed. Okay, give me a double box. Give me something good in here. Nope, to the right. See, I'm still kind of lost on this. Hey, the speaker box. Okay, I don't think I get as many points with just 2 people, though. So if they got kicked off and coming back, yeah, I'm not getting a ton of points. Okay, let's go back to here. Actually, I'm trying to find ways to be original, but everything I make has already been a thing. So, yeah, like, okay, my first thing was, well, overarching thing. Make content that you want to watch. So if there's nothing that you like want to watch yourself, like, I mean, you could still just do unboxings and reviews, but if you want to watch and you're like, hey, I like this because I'm doing something a little bit different, or just my personality is different. Personality is a big thing, and I guess I could try to be a little too neutral with that. And like, okay, quick example, there's a couple cubers that came out after I did, and some of them I even helped them come out, or I had talked to them, been like, hey, you can't spam this Facebook group, just do this, and they're much bigger than I am, which is great, good for them. But they do it with a personality that catches a lot of interest, and I don't, because I feel like that's not me. But anyways, make content that you would want to watch, because if you want to watch it, you're going to enjoy making it. If you're just making it to get subscribers and get sponsored, you're going to burn out, you're going to quit. You've seen probably some cubers, some YouTubers start and they just drop off the face of the earth because they maybe hit a goal and they're like, I don't want to do it anymore. And like, there was one cuber who was making literally daily videos. Not going to say their name, you might know who they are. They're making daily videos, reaction videos, just stuff like that, and it was a very low effort content. So much so that there was a post on Reddit talking about it, and he chimed in, and he's like, yeah, I make low effort content because when I was actually trying to make high effort stuff, I wasn't getting many views. So he admitted to making not great content for the sake of getting more views. And he hit a certain milestone, and then he kind of just dropped off, and I'm guessing because he didn't like making it. So anyways, long story short, what I would do is just make stuff that you want to watch. So the first thing I did was actually make a website. I didn't want to even make YouTube, which is kind of funny, what I'm doing now. And I made a website reviewing cubes because it didn't exist. There was no website out there that was just Rubik's Cube reviews that was like an unbiased, not associated with a cube store. Because they're a place to do that. With headphones, like, I mean, I bought these headphones early this year, and I went to so many websites, and I didn't trust going to, like, Musician's Friend and looking at, or Amazon and looking at reviews, because a lot of those are often very biased. It's from people either who are paid to write it, or they're people who literally just bought the headphones, and, you know, there's a bias when you buy something, you want to like it. So, anyways, I'm going off on such tangents right now. I'm rambling right now. Hopefully these are cohesive sentences here. But, yeah, so I made that website because it just didn't exist, and I want to do it. And then I made YouTube videos specifically because I'm like, oh, I have things I need to say on the site that work better. What was that? That work better in text than they do in video. Or, sorry, that work better in video form than they do in text. And then that YouTube channel, I was like, oh, I kind of like doing this. And I just started making more. which I've said this before. I've apologized to like Chris Olsen and Cubeologist and well, who else? Who are some other ones who I was like, hey, come help me with this website. I trust me, I'm not making YouTube videos, and then I made YouTube videos and feel bad about that. But anyways, long story short, if you enjoy the video you make, that's worth it. If you get one view, that's one more person that you have entertained or informed compared to if you didn't post anything. And one viewer is worth it. I mean, right now, what is this game? I'm not even doing anything, and it's not lifting me high enough. Like right now, I've got 18 viewers. That's actually more than most of my live streams. Sometimes there's 6. And I had someone comment saying, how does it feel to us? You have like almost 100,000 subscribers and only 6 viewers. I'm like, that's great. That's 6 more people than I would have had otherwise. So you really have to, it's how your mindset is. And I really, really, really highly suggest don't try to make a content to try to get subscribers or to try to get a sponsorship, because it'll be very frustrating and they can see through that. Like SpeedCube Shop, Cameron could look at that and be like, they're not trying to make quality stuff. So yeah, long-winded, enough to talk through a race about that. Okay, so I always feel like pronouncing my name correctly is more important than actually remembering it. Can you so it is it, I kind of mumbled through it. I said like Jeanette, because I didn't know if it was Jeanette or, I'm assuming Jeanette, but could you help me pronounce it then? Let me know that. Arctic Cuber. So actually more on the content then. So you're talking about 2x2 tutorial. So I guess what I ask is, do you feel like something's missing from the tutorials you've seen? So my blind video, I'm probably going to update it. I'll make a new one at some point when I have time. But I made it because all the other blind videos were very confusing. And I figured out how to solve it, and I was like, I think I can explain it better than some of these other ones. Not they're bad, but people sometimes need different versions of things. Some people work better with one explanation, some people another. And that's why there's never a perfect explanation for anything. Sorry, saliva in my throat. So yeah, so if there's something you feel like people are just explaining poorly on 2x2 videos, do it your way. Do it how you think it should be explained. But if you think people are explaining it great, there's no exact reason for another tutorial out there. It's more about what you think could be explained differently. I'm trying to think of other ones. 4x4 I need to redo. Yeah, I made a Hoya 4x4 video, and because there really wasn't much out there with that. My FMC video, that's my like pride and joy right now. My 1.5 hour long fewest moves tutorial. And what's been nice about it is I've seen some like other websites reference it. That's like, if you want to get into fewest moves, this behemoth of a video will teach you almost everything you need to know to be top tier. And the meta of fewest moves is insane. The Jaden McNeil also, who you might know as one of the best cubers out there, he had a sub 3 second or a 3 second solve that he slipped and recaught the cube and ended up being a 4 second solve. But he's done a ton of FMCs, and he's really kind of changed and revolutionized all of this, or really at least been a pioneer of it and pushing himself with it. But yeah, so like that kind of stuff I made because the other tutorials didn't really exist. And now with this new meta, that's what I was kind of getting. I need to kind of update that. Let's pick another random one. So my dog's down here. I'm going to change my camera real quick and show you my dog. This is Nutella. Come on. Oh, wait. Here, I'm going to switch cameras again. And here we go. Pedalboard. There's Nutella. Everyone say hi to Nutella. We call her Newt. They found her around Flint. Couldn't find the owners. We've had for a couple years now. We got her during COVID. She is either very, very sweet or very, very bouncy. There's no in between. Let's see here. Jeanette. Should the but no SCH sound. Okay, thank you. I've been trying to learn French. I did a couple years in grade school. My second year, the teacher was awful, and so I literally I dropped that. Or not dropped that, I just never continued. I've been doing Duolingo. I'm on day 333. I've been pretty consistent with it, mainly because there was a student at my school who could speak a little bit of French. Not as much as I thought, but she speaks Italian really well. So pretty much fluently. So I guess one more question with it. So it's a hard J sound like a Jeanette and not Jeanette. Let me know with that. I'm trying not to overcomplicate it. I think sometimes I do a lingo too. I add a lot of like throat sounds that don't need to be in there. I don't mean to do it as like this is how you say it in French. But more of just I'm used to that sort of thing. My dad's side of the family's Jewish, so speaking a lot of Hebrew, which I can't speak really anymore. I don't really know much of any of it, but I think developed that tone in my palate. Oh, I don't like this being this close. Yep, didn't like being that close. Man, I wonder what happened to. I feel like multiple multiple people got kicked out of the race all at once. I don't know. There's 20 minutes left, but I'm gonna build back up my points hopefully before they come back in. If they do, didn't mean to drop my banana. There is one cuber that's French. What's her name? I don't know. I think, cause were you asking earlier about going to a competition? That she's probably there. She has a Instagram and I'm guessing TikTok, where she does mosaics. She is part of the Rubik's community. Like how did I fall off there? Let's get something new. Like she's sponsored by Rubik's and gets posted on their things. Because Rubik's a few years ago really did a lot of that. So I'm guessing she'll be at most competitions around France. I know France is not tiny, so it could be anyone. Or there's all over the place. So can you help CuberScoop? Oh, are you CuberScoop Racing? Is that the other person? Might be. So you're trying to join. Hope it worked. Yeah, let's hope we get some more people here. Oh, I'm being kicked out of my own tournament. Okay, let's join back. Tournament, SpeedCubeReview Cup. Join. Join. Is it in time? Come on. Click through, click through, click through. Made it. Hey, I've seen this person. Who are you? Here, I'll say hi. Alec. Okay. Welcome back. Hard J. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Yes. Oh, well, there's Juliet Sebastian. There's her. She's wonderful. I've talked to her once or twice, I think, over Instagram. Unless the other person's also named that. I'm going to see if I can find it on Instagram if there's time. So I need to look up. I'll look it up after. Oh, that was a bad start. Okay, Alec, you get a little boost here. Well, that was not great of a turn, Sean. Alec, I think are you fire hopping? Is that what it's called? Went to the grass. And I hit my own banana. That was embarrassing. What's also embarrassing is none of my students being on here. You are the ones that asked for this. You've got 17 minutes. Okay, why am I holding this banana? I need to catch up. Oh, there's a banana there. There's a green shell. I didn't throw that. Okay, do I want to save this or use it? I think I'm going to have to get rid of it even. Let's wait for one box, see what I can do here. Oh! Here's my chance. Nope. I wasted it too. Okay, give me something good. Give me something good. Oh my god! Okay, let me get to your level. Maybe this will hit you. This is not... I think you got it. Yeah, there's no way I'm catching up. Okay. Thanks, April. Thanks for reminding me that I hit my own bananas. Okay, let me try Instagram again to figure out who this person is unless someone put it. No, have you thought about doing more interviews with big name in the scene? I've thought about it. Actually, my last one that when I talked with Jessica Friedrich, which was incredible, that was actually helped put together by Gil, who does CubeDB.net, which is an amazing website, and also SpeedCubeDB.com, which is an even more incredible website. So if you don't know any of those websites, go to those. Okay, it's Del Nart. She is the one who's also French. Subscribe to Del Nart if you have not. She does some amazing mosaics, and probably someone that you could talk to and maybe meet up with at any competition in France. Let me see here. Okay. Got about 15 more minutes. I should have seen who joined back in. Again, forgot names. It's just how I roll. What is it? Okay, that person's holding a mushroom. Okay. I think my favorite Mario Kart was Double Dash. But I think it was only because I knew the game well enough where I knew that if I had Toad and Toadette, I could get like double the amount of mushrooms. Oh, I'm going to say a little gripe I have with this game. So back in some of the other games, to unlock things like the gold cart or things like that, you had to get a gold trophy, 3 stars in like everything in a certain level, and another. All the unlockables in the new version, it's basic. Why didn't I let go of the green shell? It's basically just you get enough coins, you get all the stuff, which rewards playing it more. I get that, but I kind of wish it would be at least one thing that's just saved by ability. And as far as the gold cart, as far as the gold cart goes, it's not great. It's not a great cart. Like, if you see, almost no one uses it. And stop trying to pit me with your banana. So maybe like some unlockable where it makes your own cart, whatever one you want, into gold. Nope. That's awful. Okay, taking the shortcut. Hopefully I didn't waste my mushrooms on it. Give me another mushroom. Okay. Oh, not great, not great. What are the scores right now? Who was that last person who just joined back in? Okay, let's do Rainbow Road because I'm a glutton for punishment. We've got about 12 minutes left in the live stream. If there's any music you want me to try to play, or you just want to see Nutella again, we can do that. I've got my wah pedal and my distortion. Oh, Asher's back. Okay. Arctic thank you for playing. Thank you for joining. This has been a lot of fun. Once we got going, this has been great. It just took a little bit for people to start joining in. And Nintendo's weird issues with connections are always fun. I wish Mario 35 was still a thing. That was the greatest thing, and they just cut it for no reason either. People played it. Like, it was free, though, if you had Nintendo Online, or whatever they call it. I think they call it Nintendo Online. So honestly, if they made it like a $5 download or something, or $10 or even $20, people would do it. But they don't need me to tell them that, because they know that. They're just, I don't know. I was about to drop that banana, so that's good. Oh! Okay, that's... something happened there. Trying to stay clear of that. Okay, I need to get rid of the banana. Asher fell off too. That was perfect. Whoa, glitching. It's glitching. What am I doing? That was my fault. I should have thrown that so much earlier. This level is exciting. Yeah. April's not bad at Mario Kart, but Rainbow Road is our pain for existence. Yoshi Circuit, let's get me... I don't know. It hasn't been going great today. Okay, about 9 minutes left. 9 minutes to go. They've got... Let's check on Nutella. Let's switch to Nutella cam for a second. Whoop, not this one. There we go. Nutella's sleeping right now. We got Sydney Circuit coming up. Should call this the cubing level because of all the color squares. Cubing level. Oh, I see what you're saying. Have a good one, ArcticCuber. Thank you again. Oh, when I play this back on a TV, my timing's going to be so off. Yeah, this is one that really does need arrows again. Like here, that was a little confusing. Here I can see where to go, but yeah, I think it's whenever there's like a wall and the ground is like the same color as the wall is when things get a little bit rough. Thought it was going to fall into water there. The one game... Oh, so this is not Mario related, but the one game I feel like needs to be brought back is Guitar Hero. I feel like it's going to. It just needs a little more time to breathe. Because also people have to buy then like plastic guitars and stuff like that. But that was an amazing game. And actually, when I was student teaching, the students in my class all brought like their game systems, and we did all play Guitar Hero on the last day, which my the teacher that I was student teaching under talked about frequency at which we can see sort of a, I guess, frames per second, but I guess it's, it's a little bit different than that in reality. And that the assumption that I might actually see slightly more frames per second, which allows different reaction times. Now, I don't know the validity behind it. Okay, this ending, I have to turn right and then left. Oh, no, still right. And then left. That was close. That was real close. That was real close, Asher. Yeah, Paulson, Guitar Hero really should get a reboot, although I think they need time. I mean, it's been enough time, though. It really has been enough time to reboot that, make it again, get some new music in there. I've tried Clone Hero. I've tried a few other ones, but something about... I've never gotten into sort of like offshoot games or ones that have been ROM hacks. I hate Ninja Hideaway. Do not pick Ninja Hideaway. Let me click random. But like even like I really like Pokemon games, but I started with the original Red when I was in middle school, and then I don't think I played 2, which I wish I did. I regret not playing that at the time. And then I just felt like the rest were very similar. And there's some ROM hacks. Like there's one that connects 1 and 2 that has a whole different story, and I tried playing it, but I'm like, this isn't official, so I can't feel invested into it. I don't know if that's a normal thing for people. Oh yeah, yeah. The idea, actually, for some reason I didn't even thought about with cubing, but yeah, if you're able to turn a certain speed, if it looks like a blur to one person, but someone else is more able to identify a certain color, that makes a huge difference. And that could be a difference between people that isn't something that can be learned, but is just inherent in your own ability. I guess it's also like muscle dexterity, finger strength, stuff like that. Is that Ninja Hideaway? Blue Spirit. This is someone new. Oh, I did kind of win the Guitar Hero competition. I tried not playing too much because even though they brought all the game system for me, I also wanted, just let the kids play their own video games that they brought to school, because that's a thing we did. So I go right here, and then I have to go left. But actually, a fun thing about that, the school, one of the students that was in... Great. Fantastic. One of the students that was at the school as like a 6th grader ended up being at the school again. I'm sorry, at my college when I went back to school to get a master's degree, like a decade later. And then I ended up going back to the school she now teaches at to assist there, and it was this whole really cool connections that I never expected to make. It was really fun. A Cuber Sam. So is there a study you could direct me to? Because I'm really interested in reading about that. If there's any study they've done on... there definitely is, but sifting through studies can be difficult and often... Asher, we're back. This might be the last race of the entire thing, and this is a really good one. So, even though I don't know, because I don't know if you were booted or like just connection or you left. If you left, that's on you. But if you were booted, we could say like this one race calls it. Because I don't know if you can, I don't think you can come back from 78. So if you're in the chat, let me know if you were booted or not. But if you say that it was on you, then it's too late. Okay, yeah, I think this is the last one. If there's any cube stuff, violin stuff, let me know. Just kind of wrap up some of the chats and call it a day. This has been great. I've got to go back to the school tomorrow to set up my classroom. Excited to start orchestra this year. I'm doing a couple math classes too. I'm doing some tutoring, Doing financial literacy. I can remember the name of it. I have to turn to my wife to remind me what the name is. A mushroom is really deadly, really OP in this level because you can just cut across the grass. Oh, that was not a good hop. Oh, come on, hop. To hit just before the jump. There we go. Some people can get to the inside of that oil. So like I can get the inside of there. I don't know why I keep going to the outside. I think I'm too afraid of making a small mistake. But some people go to the inside of that really close one, and that's just madness. Like the inside of that. That's crazy. Okay, this is close. Oh, come on. There we go. Take the high road, get down there, take the speed boost. Come on. Oh my god. There we go. Inside route. And unless we're hiding something, that is it. And it's 8:59. I don't know if that means we're doing another one or not. We shall see. Yeah, if there's a Cuba Sam, if there is a study that you remember, I can look it up too. Tournament is now closed. Let's see these standings. Actually, speaking of publication, I'm actually going to be published sometime this month. It's already been published online. Okay, view standings. But it's on memorization, and surprisingly, the way a lot of studies talk about memorizing music is different than what is commonly referred to that you do. What is the anecdotal evidence of it? Okay, so we had 13 different people playing. Awesome. Thank you. That was fun. That was fantastic. Maybe we could do this more often and have more regular things where people know it's going to happen. We can kind of do this every couple weeks or something, or every month. No promises, though. Also, again, this is from Cool Cube merch. I love shirts like this. Just very simple, very sleek. Okay, so I think that's about it. Thank you very much. I'll do a quick thing here. I don't know what I'm going to play. I'm just going to make some stuff up. Let's mute this. Oh, I've got something set up on one of my pedals. Let's do something real quick. Let's see here. There we go. Something like. Don't like that. I don't like any of this actually. Let's pause this for a second. Let's start this again. Let's do chord progression of D, G, C, F. Don't like that either. Wow, I'm not liking any of this. So let's do C. That's not bad. Sorry about that, people. that better? My wife had to come and tell me that I was too quiet. Yeah, let's get some chopping in here. Not really in time though. Thank you everyone for being here. This is great. I gotta get going or else I'm gonna keep playing forever. Okay. Thank you very much. I will live stream another time. I'll have some videos on all the Mario puzzles released soon, and hopefully I'll see some of you in October in Las Vegas. Thank you for joining me.